Hello everyone, I'm back with another fabulous Friday idea, and I'm still using Kendra's card challenge. This one I will make 4 cards and then I will have 3 left, so next Friday will be the last one. Okay, for this with Kendra's card challenge, you need 6 sheets of 6x6 paper, the cutting templates, and you're going to make 15 cards. And she tells you how to cut them. And then after I cut them, I laid them out by sketch. And there is a thing with sketches on it that I followed also. I have mine for today up at the top so I can see it. I'm also using the Mintay Merry Joy DSP. I wanted to bust this collection, and I have. There's not much left to it. And the Merry Joy paper die cuts. I've used a lot of those also. So for today's card, this is card number 9. I'm going to pull in all my stuff. I'm going to use 𝘃𝗶𝗶𝗃, the Merry Christmas, out of it. So with that, I'm going to take my papers and I'm going to fold this in half. This is a regular A2 size card. Oh, and I took my bone folder downstairs, so I'll grab my other one. Here it is. It's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. All right, so I'm going to put this on here. My pattern paper is 3 1/4 square, and then my layer is 3 3/8 square. It calls for a 3 1/2 layer. I like the smaller pieces, so if you do 2, use that. If not, go up a full 1/4 of an inch. And I'm going to add this to here. All right, like so. I just like the smaller border. All right, so there's that. Now, I needed several pieces that were 1/2 inch by 1 1/2 or 1 3/4. All right, these are all the same size. This one's shorter. I have a bunch of pieces. I don't know where they go. So I'm going to use this one. I think that one. Let me see what's on the back. Yep, I'm going to use this one and this. Now, you have to flag the ends. I pulled out my favorite little banner punch that's long been retired, and I'm going to punch to make my end. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And I just center it, and you get a nice little banner punch. All right. Now, this goes on here. All right. Oh, there's a layer behind this. I totally missed that. Okay. I didn't think I had. All right. I'll get another layer and we'll add it. But these go on like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on with glue dots because it's just easier. All right. And let's see, give me this one. And it goes on just slightly inside there. All right, when I put it down, I can straighten it if it needs to be. And then I'm going to use this glue dot on here. And this one is shorter, so I can go up, and it does butt up against it. So there. And that will work. Now I need a piece behind it. I think I'm going to use the light green. Okay, and I decided to use the Exposed Brick embossing folder just to give it some interest. So let me put this on, and I will use my roll tape, which is buried over here underneath all my projects. So I'm going to add my tape to the back of this. love seeing me add my tape, but got to get it on there. I admire these people who do voiceovers and can chat, and my pokey tools downstairs also, and just tell you all about their lives. I don't have anything special going on in mine, so, oh, well, you know what? I was going to use that sentiment on there, and that's not going to work. And that looks crooked. No, guess it's me. All right, so there's that. Now this goes on, and I think I'm going to put this on with dimensionals, just because it needs some interest. If I had left it white, I was going to stamp Merry Christmas down in the corner. But I didn't, so I will. All right, now let's see if I can get these on here straight. And add a dimensional on top to hold them in place. All right, there's that straight. And there. And that'll hold it straight. And I am going to put another one down here, just because that'll give those pieces some support. Here's my other one. And I'll go here. All right. I hope you guys have some fun plans for the weekend. There's a lot going on. I am tomorrow going to be doing a craft fair. I was looking for my pokey tool. Doing a craft fair in another neighborhood. So I will be setting up for it today. It was one I did last year. Oh, that one's already off. And it was very successful. So I decided to do it again this year. Okay, now this goes on like so. All right. There, I'm going to get rid of these. And you know what? Instead of a sentiment, I'll add some gems. And I have some of the, oh, what are these? They're the Naturals Adhesive Back Sequins, and there's gold in here. So I'm going to use the gold. Oops. So there's one. Let me put that one back over here. Here's two. I'm improvising since my pokey tool's downstairs. There's three. So there's card 9. For card 10, I used it was from, it's a polka dot one that was from the Basics embossing folder. There were 3. It had the crosshatch, this one, and another one. This one is not one I've used very often, but I thought it would be good for this. All right, and I'm getting my pieces out of the way. I have my white card base, and it is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I'm gonna use my bone folder. Now, when you go to put this panel on, make sure your card opens the right way. I have done it before and put it on wrong. All right, here is, well, I can't, there it is. I was gonna say I can't find the beginning. Time to add some double-sided tape. I use a lot of this. did also buy some, I'm going to try it on this card, some what do they call it? Foam circles, and I have foam shapes, and I have two different sizes, the small and the large. They're not as thick. These came from stampbook.com or scrapbook.com, and I decided to try them because they have 3 sizes. That's the smallest thickness that they have. It's like 1 millimeter, and then they have 2 millimeters and 3 millimeters. Well, I decided to try the 1 millimeter to see, because I'm looking for ways to add some dimension without having to pay extra postage. Okay, so there's that. Now, this piece goes on here. All right, like so. This piece is, this was 4 by 5 1/4. This is 2 3/4 square, and I use 2 7/8 inch for the layer. It says to use a full 1/4 of an inch, but I find I like the smaller layers. All right, now this is going to go on. Let me see which way it looks best. Oh, I like that. But that looks upside down. I think I'm going to put it that way. That looks the best to me. Well, nope, that way. All right, so let's try this. I'm going to use the bigger foam squares and try them out. Just to give you an idea of how they are. As you can see, they're very, very thin. But it will be enough to see how it works. I also got a roll of it. And I'll tell you, my manicurist tomorrow was not happy with me doing all of this pulling of paper and everything. Now, how did I have this going? That way. I'm looking at that one and that one. They just look better. See, that looks upside down to me. That looks upside down. This way looks the best to me. I don't know if it is or not. Let's see, what's the back of this? Oh, won't help. It's the sweater pattern. All right, I'm gonna make this even all the way around, like so. This piece is 1 inch by 3 3/4, and I'm gonna add it to this white piece, which is like 1, oh, well, I cut it wrong. Hold on. This is supposed to be a little bit bigger. This is the same size. Let me cut another piece. Okay, I got it. All right, I made it 1 1/8. All right, and then this piece gets put right up next to it. So I'm going to add some dots to the back of this. And let me get this ready. And I think for my stars, because they go, let's see, I gotta make this even. All right, there. Now, let me see. I'm going to use glue dots for this to see. Not certain if I like it. We'll see. All right. So this one goes down here, the biggest one. So I'm going to put that there. And I put my pieces away, and I can't because I need it to, for this one, because it needs another layer. All right. And then this piece is hanging off, so I'm just going to bend it back on itself. All right, there's my glue dot. So I'm going to put that one there. This one goes over here, so I can use a glue dot for it. I'm done with these now. Excuse me. All right. So that one's going to go there. And then this one goes up in the corner. Oops, that row's done. All right. Like so. And that needs something. So I'm going to pull in some of the dots here. I think I'm going to use, oh, I got tape on my finger. I think I'm going to try these. They're supposed to be silver. No, I don't like them. What about the copper? Oh, I like the copper. Let's do the copper. So I'm going to put one there, one here, and one there. Sorry about that. Man, I got a tickle. So, get this out of the way. This is card, oh, excuse me, 10. All right. Card 11. Card 11 is an interesting card. It uses a lot of little tiny scraps to go around a square in the middle. And I need my red, and I needed no, I needed the green. Hold on. All right. I need the red for the next card. Just see how easy this is? You just pull it off. I got it on my finger. I need to push down. There. All right. This piece is going to be in the center. And to make it kind of stand out from the rest of the papers, all right, I'm going to put that over there because I'll need that in a minute. I inked the edges. All right, now the first, I've got a piece of shaded spruce that is 3.5 by 4 3/4. And I need the first piece here. Now I will tell you, I may switch this because this is going the wrong way to me, but I have to get it together to see. It may not be noticeable. We'll find out. All right, now this goes at the top, and there's a border all the way around. Okay, the next piece is, oh, and I had these all in order. 2 3/4. These are all 2 3/4. Yes, these are all 2 3/4. So I just have to decide where they're going to go. This goes down at the bottom. So what do I have? I can put, this one was at the bottom. I know that much. All right, can't use that side. This, and this. Okay, this piece is next. All right, that looks crooked. Whoops. I want the green. No. I'm going to hold off on that. I want the pink up here. and you'll see why in a minute. And this, there's a little bit of space in between. This is crooked, just slightly. Let me see if I can get it off easy without ripping. Enough to pull it down. That's better. Oh, sorry, I hit the camera. All right, there we go. And that might need a little bit of glue, and my glue's downstairs so I can get that. So there's that piece. This piece goes on next, and it's butted right up against that. So I'm going to put this down. And this will make the rest of it come together. And the beauty of this is if I need to trim it, I can. Now I need a piece over here, and I said I was going to use this piece there. So this one gets butted up against it. All right. I'm going to put the green piece down here. Butt it up against that one. All right. And then this piece will go on the opposite side, like so. And I know you're saying, but where's the last piece go? And that's supposed to be even with that. I probably should have put that one down, and then I could have slid it over. Let me move this over a little. Okay, there. And then this needs to come over some. There. So there's that. Oops, I got to overlap it a little. And it's okay if you overlap it. You want this framed is what you want. And then this one has to be moved over. Okay. Ooh. There. All right. And I'll have to glue that because my glue's downstairs. This piece goes down here, and it should be the other side, but it's gonna, okay. I gotta go get my glue. I grabbed my bone folder at the same time. All right, so let me put a little glue here. All right, hold that down. And a little glue here to hold that one down. A little glue here for that. And a little glue here for that. And now I'm going to do this. All right. Oh. And then this piece goes down here, and there's some space in between. And I need to trim this, so let me trim it. Okay, got it. I trimmed that a little too close, but that's okay. All right, let me put my pin in here, move it out the way. All right, now this goes on my card base, and I'm going to put it on like it's supposed to in the picture. But then I'm going to look at it because if need be, I will turn this and make it, I'm going to put it this way it's supposed to be. Okay. I like it better that way. So, and then this goes in the middle, and I'm going to put it on with some dimensionals. I think I'm going to be ordering some of the ones from scrapbook.com. that are that are a larger thickness. They're thicker than the ones that I got. So I can try those. And I forgot the pokey tool. Got the bone folder, but not the pokey tool. Okay. Okay, there. And now I have to see which way I want to put this on. Well, I think I like it like that. And that's going to go there. And now you know why I sponged the edge. It just kind of gives it a little bit of pizzazz. And let's see. I have these green. Nope, wrong shade. But I have these silver ones. Ooh. Let me use these and put these on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can always make do with this little spatula. All right. Okay, there is card 11. And now we're ready for card 12. All right, this one, I messed up on the cutting. So mine's going to be a little different than the way it is on the pattern. I gotta sneeze, hold on. All right, and I'll show you what I mean. First thing I need to do though is I need to take off my piece and put it with my ink pad, put on a new sponge and pull in my red. Okay, move this outside. All right, this was cut like this. All right, you're supposed to take this piece, flip it around and put it up here. And then this piece goes down here. Well, my idea was to use the back side. So I cut mine from the back side rather than the front side. But when I put the back side down here, it doesn't match. So I'm just going to leave it how it is and leave a little space in between. No other way around it, but I get to fix it. And I'm going to take and use some glue out here on the tip where I can't get my tape runner. Okay. All right, so I've got that down. This piece goes on next. Okay. I should have put that one down first. This one's off just slightly. I'm going to pull it and force it. That looks a little better. Okay, this one goes on next. I strategically cut these papers too so that I could get that little deer. All right, and there's a little bit of a space between these two. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, no, no. Don't. Oh. Got to come over some. There it is. And then this piece goes on. Put some glue out here on the tip so it sticks down. And I'm going to flip this around to get this piece on. And there's not much space. I've got more at the bottom. All right, well, you know, it's one of those things. It happens. All right, this is going to go on my card base. Oh, and I'm out of tape, so I'm going to my glue. Okay. All right. Let me add this to my card front, like so. All right. This is a 2 1/4 inch circle. There's supposed to be a 2 1/2 inch layer. I didn't want the layer, so I'm going to sponge the edge with my Real Red, and my Real Red is real juicy. Okay. All right, I'm going to give that a few seconds to dry, and I'm going to put it on with some of the thinner adhesives. They call them adhesive shapes. All right, so there's that. Oh, I don't know where that came from. Oh, my hand. I put my hand in it. Wiped it off. All right, so there's that. All right. Like so. This, since I've used the thinner ones, I can put on with the adhesive shapes also. And I'm going to cut these in half as a triangle to get them on here. All right, there's one there. You know, I don't think I can. I've got the mini ones that are the same size. Let me pull some of those out. I probably could have used the mini ones on this. All right, give me another one. Okay, now I got to get my backs off. And I can put this one on, and it's done too. Okay, and I'm going to put this at an angle. So there is card 12. So let's look at all the cards that we made today. I'll put my pen back in. Oh, I got to clean that. I need to soak it. All right, so there is card 9, 10, 11, and 12. This had a lot going on, so I didn't put any gems on it. I'm not going to even do that. So there you go. Make sure you come back next Friday to see the last 3 cards in this series. Have a fabulous Friday. Bye.